Good evening, everyone. It is June 18th, 2024, and it's time for me to just talk to you guys. I'm Dolly, this is the Wolf Girl Oracle, and it is great to be back. It's been a while, it's been almost 3 weeks since I've seen you guys last, and I wanted to give you a little bit of an update and let you guys know how I'm doing. I'm healing up great. I had therapy today, and I am still in the passive movement part of my PT. I'll be starting strength training in about 3 more weeks, and it'll be a very slow process. It'll be a very slow strength training process because right now my muscles are atrophied, not only in my arm but in my pectoral muscles too. So it's going to take a while to get all that back on track, but that's okay. You know, slow movement forward is still movement forward, right? And I'm very happy they were able to attach one of the two muscles that ripped completely from the bone back to the bone, which means I should be able to get to, somewhere between 80 to 90% of my motion back, which is just a miracle. And they did fix the torn cartilage and the arthritis that I had. So all that is fixed. Right now, my pain level is about between a 3 and a 4. So not too bad, considering that just a week ago, it was still at about a 6. And then a week before that, it was like at an 11 and a half. So I feel great that it's at this point. And I'm at the point now too where I don't have to wear the immobilizer constantly. Just if I'm up and moving around. So this is all good stuff, right? So I really feel good, and I'm at a point now where I can reconnect with spirit, and I've been spending the last week actually reconnecting with spirit. And I want to tell you guys that like a couple weeks before I had my surgery, I started thinking very, very seriously about starting to walk a shaman's path. Okay, starting just with shamanic practices, and then possibly moving into something greater down the line, finding a teacher, getting a mentor, that kind of thing. And Danny Shea, if you guys know Danny Shea, if you aren't subscribed to Danny Shea, please go and subscribe to him. He's amazing. He's wonderful. He did a shamanic class. It was a 3-day class that we just finished up on Monday. And we visited the lower world, the upper world, and then the middle world. And he kind of gave us it was like a guided visualization into these other worlds where we could meet our power animals and our spirit guides, and, just start interacting with the spirits that are in this world between worlds, in this space between. And it was very, very good, and it really profoundly affected me. And I really got a validation from it, that this definitely is a path that a healer's path is the path that I need to walk, So I'm going to go down that path. And in the journey into the lower world where we met our power animals, okay, my power animal, which is a hawk. It was a hawk, which just really, it surprised me, but it in the most delightful sort of way. Okay, I was kind of expecting it to be a wolf, but it was not. It was a hawk. My power animal gave me a crystal, and it was a beautiful, bright, yellow, glowing crystal. And just through meditation and through prayer, I recognized that it was a citrine, so I now wear a citrine around my neck. Citrine crystal around my neck against my heart, exactly where the hawk gave it to me. So you'll be seeing this in a lot of videos, and that's what this is about. It's this. And I wanted to kind of take you guys over to the other camera here. I wanted to do kind of a show and tell on some things that I got. I can't right now still shuffle cards very easily, but I got some new cards, and I want to show that to you, in a rattle and just some other stuff. I want to show you guys some things, so it's kind of a show and tell sort of show today. So let's move over to the other camera here. Let me go over here. Okay, so you know what, I'm going to use just this top down. Yeah, we're going to do that instead so that you can see more of my tabletop here. But here is a rattle that I just recently got, and I got this from Rachel Crow. Now you can look her up on Etsy. Rachel Crow Drums is how I found her on Etsy, and it's spelled similar to my name. It's Rachael Crow, Crow, Rachel Crow. So if you're interested in getting a rattle, this was a nice, it's a leather rattle, okay? And it was $26.50, which I didn't think was unreasonable at all. Considering it's leather, it's really well made, has a great sound, has a really great feel. I'm going to add some feathers and stuff to it and paint it, but for a basic rattle, and it's really well made. So I'm very happy with this. So it was $26.50. So I ordered this from her, and so what came in the box was her business card, and she said thank you for your order, which I thought was a neat tip. She's got a card in here. It says 30 Days of Goddesses, so I'm gonna go to 30daysofgoddesses.com and check this out. On the back it says, oh, you're not gonna be able to see that. This is like way too close, but it says, may I step into magic, may I be open to enchantment, may I reach out in connection, may I be renewed by solitude, may I awaken to my own power, may today be a prayer of presence, life, or lived in full. May today be a prayer of presence lived in full. And I thought that was kind of neat, so I'm definitely going to go and check that out. She also sent her along a card that has like a saying and some poetry on it, which I thought was neat. And then this is the other thing that I ordered. Well, before that, she also sent along two. This was not anything I ordered. She just sent this in as kind of like a little extra gift, which I thought was kind of neat. And it's two pendants, and one is a tree of life, which she doesn't know me from Adam, right? But you all know how much the tree of life means to me. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, wow, she couldn't have picked a better thing, honestly. I mean, that is, because that's me. You guys know that's me. I got one of these tattooed to my arm. I've got it here on my table. I love the tree of life. And then she also sent another one that says spirit. It's a spirit. So I was like, oh, that was really sweet. So anyway, she also sent along this little, it's basically a brochure talking about some of her services. She makes these gorgeous drums. She makes the most gorgeous drums. And so she's got like pricing in here for that. She's also got pricing for her workshops and some of her other products. A little about me. That's her right there. Rachel Crow. And she's in the UK. She's in the UK. Nice lady. And I also bought this. Now this is called Women's Runes. Women's Runes. And it comes with the deck and the book. The deck and the book are $34.45, which I didn't think was all that bad. I mean, I think that that's like a great price for like an independent deck. You know what I mean? And the book is nice. The book is thick. And it has just a little bit about each one of the symbols that's in this deck. And so, yeah, it's cool. So I wanted to show you guys what this deck is all about. If I can get it open here. I might have to stop the camera and go out there. No, I got it. Okay. Alright, so it comes in this plastic box. And I gotta get this band off here. I have no strength in my arms, so I gotta use a knife here. Pop this open. And here's the deck. Women's Rooms by Molly Remmer and Mark Remmer, inspired by Shekinah Mountain Water. from bridgetsgrove.com. So I was like, wow, I really like this. So it comes with like a card that has some layouts. You know what? Let me turn this upper camera or this upper light off and see if this is a little bit easier to see. I think it might be, but it's got a few cards here that are just layouts. Okay, so there's a 5-card layout, a 3-card layout, a 4-card layout, another 3-card layout. So there's a bunch of different layouts in here that you can use with these cards. Let's see, and that's just kind of something else. But this is what they're very simple symbols. And I've really been getting into these simple symbols, okay? Like symbols that people in our ancestry, symbols that they would have used, you know, and would have meant something to them, are things that I'm really interested in now. So you've got the circle, you've got the witch's hat, crescent moon, the Yanni, the flame, the heart, the labries. Looks like a double-sided axe. The dancing woman, the box, the dark moon, the wheel, the pendulum, the reflection, the flying woman, the cauldron, the whole moon, the serpent, the moon and star, the sun, the dancing women, the great wheel, the egg, the sisters, the seed, the tool, the winged circle, the cauldron of reflection, the crowned heart, the tree, the pentacle, the 2 circles, the 2 triangles, the moonboat, the hearth, the cauldron of dancing women, the broom, the spiral, the wand, the sun and moon, the winged heart, and the veil. So I liked the simple iconography on these cards, and I thought that they would be kind of fun and neat to work with, especially doing some of the shamanic journeys that I'm going to be doing. I thought that the simple iconography might be a great way to like connect with the spirits that I'm going to be working with as I do my shamanic practice. I also recently just made a bunch of spirit animals. I carved them into the stone and then colored them in, and put a clear coat on the stones to make them shiny and prettyful. But I've got a turtle, I've got a turkey vulture, a bear, red-tailed hawk, wolf, rabbit. So I made all these just recently too. And this is something I could do with one hand, so I really appreciated having something where I could express my creativity because for 3 weeks I was doing nothing, so it felt good to make those. And lastly, the last thing I wanted to show you guys is I've been meaning to show you guys this book for a while. Now this is called The Old Herb Doctor, or if you're in England, The Old Herb Doctor. And this was a book that belonged to my grandma. And it is a herbal book from the when is this? This was printed in 1941, and it's simple home remedies for all different kinds of things, like all different kinds of ailments. And they have like, it's basically tells you the ailment and then the treatment using different kinds of herbs. Okay. And I thought that this was neat. I thought that this would be a great thing to have in my, just in my library, and something that I can like peruse and work with as I'm healing myself from different things. Because it, you know, there comes a time where, or there may come a time where we don't have access to medicines, like over-the-counter medicines, the way that we do now. And for a millennia, these are the herbs that were used to treat these different ailments, right? And for a long time, these were very helpful for people. So I wanted to, I just wanted to show you guys this book. You can sometimes get them on eBay. They come up now and then. It's called The Old Herb Doctor. And it was something that I know that my grandma lived by for many, many years. In fact, until she got Alzheimer's, she would pull this book out if she was feeling a certain kind of way and look at what herbs she needed to take to help her with her, help her with those symptoms. So, The Old Herb Doctor. All right, let's go back to the other camera. All right, well, I want to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me for a little while today. I should be getting back to doing live streams and card readings soon. I'm still experiencing a little bit of pain. It's kind of hard to do that shuffle motion still with what I've got going on here, but it'll be soon. It'll be soon. But I love you guys, and I really missed you, and I hope that you're all doing well, and I will talk to you all again very soon, okay? All right, so take care, everybody. I love you. I love you so much. All right, bye-bye. Ah.